Sissy, good morning. How are you? What do you have for breakfast? This? Is that a red orange?
Yeah.
Are you going to eat your red orange?
Yeah.
Going to eat your red orange?
No.
Why? Because it's red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least try it.
That's a good point, Tyler. You should at least try it. No?
No.
Red oranges? You're not going to try it?
That's orange.
They're orange oranges. Exactly. It's very confusing.
You eat
Sissy, red oranges are very yummy.
Quinny or Sissy, if you
Go ahead, eat it.
I'll give you $1.
Oh, go. Oh. That's not an orange. That's your waffle. You're not going to eat it?
No.
No. Okay. Mommy, we're not going to win. You're so focused.
Well, this. Mommy.
It's Saturday. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
No.
Go ahead. You start it. Yeah, you start.
What are you gonna say?
You say, Simon says Saturday.
15?
Hello. I think it's 15.
Okay.
Go ahead. Start.
Hi YouTube, and welcome back to another Simon Says Farm Saturday. This is episode 15.
15. It is. We're not feeling too well. We're gonna try to fake it till we make it today.
That's what I was gonna say. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, no sick days in farming, so I threw my back out 2 days ago. I could barely walk.
Don't let him milk it. It's not that bad.
I will.
It's not that bad.
I will milk it. Still trying to get used to this gimbal to make it nice, smooth videos. But we did a little bunny update. We'll throw that in here in a minute. We have a huge Swanky event coming up next Saturday.
Super Bowl.
That'll be an awesome Simon Says Saturday. We might even go live for some of that. So we'll have fun the day before that. But really, it's just we got to get this barn done this morning.
I'm going to try palpating a couple bunnies. We can watch that. See if anybody's pregnant.
We'll check. Maybe see if some are pregnant. But really, just typical barn chores around here. We actually feel that our channel might be getting a little boring for some of you. Some of you like it because you don't live on a farm, so every Saturday updates are kind of cool.
I just said I'm bored by our channel.
Okay,
I mean, you guys probably aren't bored. Maybe you are.
Yeah, so if you are, let us know. Put it in the comments.
I'm bored.
Let us know what you want to learn more about or see more of. I was going to do a whole video today about poop. Liz didn't want to do it because we got lots of different poop around here.
Well, we saw a funny video about the whole Tide Pod challenge, and then somebody else said pony poop challenge.
Pony pods.
Pony pods.
Pony pods.
And I was like, oh my gosh, we have rabbit pods and goat pods and dog pods and
we have
cow pods.
We have a lot of pods around here, but this whole Tide Pod thing is pretty stupid, so we're not even going to really endorse that whole idea.
I'm not even going to tell you what it's about, because if you don't know,
yeah, if you don't know, you don't want to know. But yeah, so we skipped the poop video. Hopefully this wind isn't too loud, but we're going to get to work. This isn't going to be a super fit. Where's my coffee?
Dude, I can't keep track of your stuff.
That's a good point. All right, we'll see you guys around.
So these are our indoor bunnies. They are, these guys are 4 weeks old now. And she's had, so this is, these are Howling Lap Bunnies. 4 weeks old, their eyes are open, they're hopping all around, they're eating solid food. They're technically big enough to go outside. We've had temperature swings kind of all over the place. So I need to start acclimating them to our mudroom, which is not heated, before I send them back outside because they're just too young. All right, so then these little ones are our Christmas Eve bunnies that you guys have kind of watched grow up over the last 5 weeks. And done a little bit of kind of peeking, hi mama, peeking at who might be what gender. So I am like 90% sure that the little blue tort here is a girl, but I'm kind of thinking that this one's a boy, which is not going to make my oldest son happy because he loves this one and we can't keep it if it's a boy because we already have a broken blue tort. See, my ears are starting to flop, kind of, when I am calm, which you're not calm right now. No, you're not.
Okay, you got one more cage up here to talk about?
Yes, it's empty.
Oh, okay, it's empty.
Sydney faked her pregnancy, got a couple days inside for snuggles and love-ins until I realized she was faking.
Nobody in there.
No one's in there.
So this temporary, whoa, I went the wrong way. Sorry guys, still learning this gimbal thing. This temporary setup is not your friend.
I don't like it.
You don't like it.
So I contacted my cage maker.
Wait a second. Some people have attorneys, some people have hairdressers. You have a cage maker?
I do.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So
and it's going right back there?
Yeah. So we're gonna move the dollhouse downstairs to the kids' playroom, and the grandfather's clock will go somewhere. And this wall here will have 8 holes, 8 24 by 24 holes. So with large doors so that the nesting boxes can slide in, and this urine guard all the way around so babies can't slip out.
And that's going to be here year round, or move in and out, winter only?
The plan is it's going to be on wheels. So the plan is that I can have it in here year round, and then we can actually breed throughout the winter and summer instead of just spring and fall.
No.
Which this is our first year really breeding all winter long, and I guess we'll kind of try to breed all summer long and see what happens with them, with the moms being inside. But I mean, that setup will be really nice. It'll be way more convenient than this. I actually just got hay feeder and pellet feeder all in one system on Amazon. So I'll fill every cage with a hay and pellet feeder that's located inside the cage so that I don't get the spillage.
And the water, like that I'm looking at right now, will actually be attached.
Yeah, I also got waters that attach to the cage.
You can see the guy feeding back there out of my guacamole bowl.
Right. And she tips that over. Once it gets low enough, that tips over, and then you get a lot of food waste.
So all of it's going to be attached, so no spillage in the house.
Yeah.
Is the plan. Go there. We sat down. We never sit down. The dogs were playing, and we decided to sit down. Now I can't get back up. There they go.
Oh,
they're running.
This is the chicken coop.
Got a couple chickens behind you.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
They're waiting for their breakfast, too.
I could throw them treats, but I don't think so. All right, who's helping me up?
Who's helping me up?
Oh, God. I got to do this on my own. Oh, don't let the goats out while the dogs are out. That'd be bad.
All right, so we are in the rabbitry, and I think we're going to do kitten cam today. So you guys have met our 2 new barn cats, Miles and Shyla, and we've kind of showed you a little bit about how we're training them to become barn cats. They are, I believe, 6 months old now, and they're approaching the end of their barn cat training. So,
which was how many weeks roughly? For them, it was tough.
For them, it's been 6 weeks already, and now I'm kind of scared to let them out only because of the weather. It's kind of hit or miss, and I would rather keep them safe in the barn, in the, out of the elements, than to kind of let them go.
But eventually we have to.
Eventually we have to. They can't live in here
They should
forever.
come back. I mean, food and water.
Miles got out once and he came back, and he was really young, so I'm pretty sure he already likes it here. Shyla, I think both of them will be fine. So we're just gonna do kitten cam today.
Yeah. So kitty cam is over because the cat kept playing with the phone too much. We'll go. Hopefully that video came out pretty good, and we'll see what goes on from there.
He's very curious.
He is. So quick update here. Here's those silkies that are sitting on those eggs. They have their 16 eggs under there. We did candle them. We didn't see any progress in development, but it's a little early, so we're gonna let them keep doing what they're doing. We added a drop cloth just to keep out some of the wind on the cold days, and they have their food and water over that way, down there. So they're happy and they're trying to make babies. By next week, we should be at around day, guessing in the teens. So they still won't be here by next week, but stay tuned. Mommy.
Yeah.
You have a Flemish giant update for us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get pictures of them while you talk.
So this is Paris and Aspen, their mother-daughter. You are looking at Paris, and this one over here is Aspen. We palpated them 3 or 4 days ago, and they're both pregnant. So Denver got the boot back to his bachelor pad instead of his community living here. But I noticed, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I noticed these pieces of fur in and around the colony, pretty much all around. So I thought they got into a fight or something, which would be really unusual because they're mother-daughter, they love each other, they groom each other all day long. They're super sweet girls. But I guess, you know, with anything, when they're pregnant, anything goes. So I checked them over, but while I was checking on Paris, we can come over here.
All right, I'm on my way.
There's a big pile of fur, like huge, that she was sitting next to.
Go ahead, give it a try. I don't know if I'm on the right mode, but give it a try.
Right down there. Ooh.
Careful, you're hitting the wall.
I know. It's hard because this is like their nesting area.
Very hidden.
Oh God, I pushed a button.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You broke it.
I know. So all of this fur, not in focus, but you can get the idea. So all this fur was out. I mean, she pulled a decent amount. She's only 16 days post-breeding, so...
And she's supposed to go to about 30.
31 days is, you know, an
Whoa,
average.
we're getting a little lost with our gimbal
I told you I pushed a button.
Yes, you did.
She actually has a piece of fur hanging out of her mouth right now.
Silly girl.
Yeah. So, I mean, it makes me excited in one sense because her last time delivering, she had 2 babies. She delivered them right out here in the open on like the coldest day of the year, pulled no fur, made no attempts to even have them in a nest. But that's a first time mom. Like, you kind of give them a free pass the first time. You're like, all right, chalk it up to inexperience. Now it looks like she read the manual and she's like, oh, I have to pull fur. But you read it on the wrong day. It's not day 16, it's day like
26.
28, 29.
Yeah. All right, so we'll just keep an eye on them.
She's a little bit of an overachiever, but that's okay.
That's all we can do.
I would rather her be, you know, 15 days early in her preparation than have her not build a nest at all like last time. Good job, Mama.
Okay, we set up the towel on the table because we're about to palpate a bunny, which we have a whole video on this, so just watch.
Well,
and we'll tell you what's going on.
I wanted to go over the major just the details of what we do when we palpate.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so it's day 10 for the 2 rabbits that I'm going to palpate today. It's like the first day that I can actually try to palpate them. I usually like waiting until day 12. 14 is the max, but I'm impatient, especially with my Netherland dwarfs because it's the first time I'm breeding them and I want to know if my buck is fertile yet because he's still young. So when we palpate, I have a towel set up here. I'm going to put the girl here so that her feet don't slide around. And all I'm going to do is feel inside of her abdominal cavity. And I'm feeling for like these grape size. They'll probably be blueberry size today. Squishy but firm little embryos. That's what it is. So they've got 2 horns of their uterus so they can have babies in either side. And I'm just going to feel whether pregnant or not. I don't count how many, just pregnant or not. So that gives me a yes, they're pregnant. Yes, we need to give them a nesting box on day 28. In this case, we're going to bring them inside and let them do everything naturally inside. So I'm going to grab Sydney.
Okay.
All right, so this is Sydney, and she faked her pregnancy last month, got a little bit of a spa treatment inside, milked it for all it was worth, wasn't pregnant, not even a little. So I rebred her 10 days ago, and just a couple days ago actually, I noticed she was scratching in the corner of her cage. Really good sign that she's pregnant, but here's the moment of truth. So I'm gonna flip her around because I am right-handed, and she's cranky because that's just her. She never really cooperates nicely. So my hands are on the either side of her hip, like her thighs here, on the inside of her thighs, trying to gently squeeze her abdomen to feel if I feel any little embryos. And I'm going to rock my fingers back and forth while gently squeezing, and then I'm going to have to reposition her because, again, I told you she's cranky.
And if you're really looking for a how-to video on this, we have that. We'll link it up. We usually don't get into this much detail on a Simon Says Saturday, so bear with us. We're just got to get through this little palpating exercise today. Remember,
That's just what we're doing.
document, don't create. We just document what we do. Can you tell yet? That's not Sydney.
No. So this is Kensley. Sydney's palpation was inconclusive. I'm going to give her 2 more days. By then she'll be 12 days along, and I might have, they'll be a little bigger. If she's pregnant, they'll be a little bigger. Might have felt something, but I wasn't sure. So this is Kensley. She's a Netherland dwarf, and this is my first time breeding her, but this is not her first time being bred. But I bred her to, I bred her to my chestnut Netherland dwarf. He's young, so you never know if he's fertile yet, but he's fertile because she's pregnant.
Oh, she's pregnant.
Yeah, she's definitely pregnant.
Confirmed.
Which now makes me wonder about Sid.
Okay. Well, like you said, give it 2 more days.
Yeah, but if I can feel these babies in her so clearly, I mean, I'm barely touching her tummy, and I'm feeling these.
Well, she's pregnant.
She is. I'm very, very excited. Oh, good job, Kens.
Hello, little man.
Lindsay, you're gonna be a daddy.
Nice job with your spermies.
Yeah, you're gonna be daddy.
Yeah. In how many days, roughly?
She's only 10 days, so she's got.
Yeah, good 20 more days.
Oh,
No. Yeah. 20 plus 10 is 30, and that's about 30 days. I just moved over 100 pounds of water to a trough. Did I forget to mention my back is killing me? I'm done. Time to go inside. Hey Liz. Yeah. I'm tired. My back hurts. Can you please end out this video? Or hang on. How about you? No? Nope. He wants nothing to do with it. He's camera shy.
that one? Camera
Yeah.
shy?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Are you playing?
Yeah.
Liz, say bye to our fans.
Bye, fans.